Though much of the quarantine rules have been lifted, the pandemic has left us with some tasks to do before traveling overseas. So what should we take note of in terms of preparations and expectations when taking flight? Lee Rae-hyun went to a tourist hotspot in the Philippines to show us how COVID-19 changed the way people travel.
It's been more than 2 years since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, and people are now once again eager to travel abroad as countries around the world begin to reopen up their borders. However, compared to the pre-pandemic levels, some entry procedures have changed, and global travelers are being notified of updated safety guidelines.
I myself have had the chance to travel overseas for a business trip after 2 years of the pandemic, and these are some of the unfamiliar things that I've experienced.
When traveling to another country, you should find out their entry policy for foreigners. Some countries require a PCR test and quarantine period after arrival, while some are lifting quarantine measure for fully vaccinated travelers. The Philippines, where I visited, did not require fully vaccinated foreign travelers to quarantine, but travelers do have to take an antigen test 24 hours prior to departure or a PCR test 48 hours beforehand to prove their negative status. Also, the country strictly managed travelers' health by requiring that visitors download a mobile QR code showing their flight details, where they are staying, vaccination status, and more health-related information. In popular tourist spots like Borakai, some water sports activities have now resumed after 2 years of being closed, with travelers excited about being able to get back to having fun in the water.
The pandemic has resulted in job losses here in Borakai, but with tourism booming again, everything is getting back to normal.
It's great to be back out traveling again, but this is my first time going abroad in 2 years. And it's so nice to experience another culture and different food and meet people. So I'm really happy I came.
And some store owners at the tourist spot were looking forward to welcoming many overseas travelers to Borakai Island again.
I'm so glad and so blessed because there's a new hope for us to gain more income.
However, mask wearing is still mandatory for everyone to prevent infections, except while eating and drinking in restaurants. Maintaining at least a 2-meter distance when indoors is also recommended. And some shopping centers and restaurants and cafes require guests to scan their health pass QR code when entering.
Although some virus restrictions remain at tourist spots, many are now looking to travel abroad as a way to escape from the stresses of the pandemic. Lee Rae-hyun, Arirang News, Borakai.